We live in a society that is blinded with the conditioning of gender roles. I'm sure all of you will agree. In spite of all this learning, I found myself very appreciative of a father with his child in a supermarket, a mall, a grocery store, or just going for a walk in the park with his child. Things that mothers do day in and day out. What set me thinking was a recent photograph on social media of a mother with a nebulizer cooking for the overgrown children at home. I mean, come on. Very rarely people notice an absentee father, but an absentee mother is a disgrace to her home, a fall from her role to being the epitome of motherhood. Often I've found if you talk to some fathers, they seem to be very conscious. They feel sad that they don't get enough time to spend with their growing children. Many regret the lost time in the later years, and if the marriage crumbles and the kid moves on, the father suddenly starts missing the children or the child. It's really sad that many men get so engrossed in their work that they do not consider fatherhood and its importance beyond being the provider. So sometimes we also, we join in the laughter about this teenage-like father friend. He will never discipline or ask the children to clean the bed or cook for the tired mother. Again, teaching values is also a tough one, and also the onus again is given onto the mother. There's also a very sad tale of men who have never been hugged by their fathers. I mean, they've never had any physical connection with their fathers. Or their fathers have never hugged them back, and they sadly remain emotionally empty at many levels in their lives. Because we have to admit that touch and physical intimacy is one of the greatest expressions of assurance for a growing child. And this grown man remains in search of reassurance his entire life. I've also known fathers who have driven drunk with the kids and the wife in the car, and then they narrate these stories of bravado with their friends and the gang that they hang out with. They all laugh together, they clink the beer bottle in a childlike delight, like as though they've done something so amazingly great. And I know, this is a marketing ploy and the perfect time to sell holidays and material stuff for people to buy to express appreciation for their fathers. It's a done thing, of course, for Father's Day, Mother's Day, and all the other days. But let's face the truth. If patriarchy is shaken and men are taught to embrace the mother in them, that day is truly called Father's Day. If you dig deep, you realize that a father figure is not always the biological father. He can be a friend, an uncle, or your teacher.